So I've unpackaged and tested. I'm not sure if it's GUNOZE, GUNOZE. I don't even try most of the time anymore. But this little beast was impressive. I have to say, I wasn't expecting much when I got it, but it really did a very good job. My wife and I have a garden over which we have some 1x2 construction, these boards here, that required some trimming in order to get bird netting over them. It took seconds to get through this. I was anticipating far more of a battle, but the device itself is compatible with the DeWalt 20-volt VMAX batteries. This is a knockoff of that, a generic or OEM manufacturer. And I have to say, this little, there's no other word for it, beast, it is infinitely more powerful than I thought it would be, and not too terribly loud. The changing of the blades is very simple. As you'll be able to see here, I've already used this blade enough to accomplish the task we had in the garden, and the changing is a matter of simply twisting a quarter turn on this quick change head. When that's done, inserting the blade, releasing, and that's done. A very smooth operation, such as it is. And in the kit you get the unit itself, a pair of safety gloves, and 4 different blades, 2 for wood and 2 for metal. This is the one that I use simply because I had to reach pieces beyond my arm length. And as you can see, the type is written very clearly on each blade. And I have to say, I was impressed with its performance. We had several pieces that needed to be cut on already existing structures over our tomatoes. And no one ever makes a precision cut with a reciprocating saw, or as I grew up calling them, sawzall. As long as the cut can be made straight, I am happy. For any precision work that I need to do, I will take whatever lumber is requiring that precision to more precision machines. I do like the fact that there is a rather bright LED for times when you're working in dusk hours, or if you are in shade and shadows, that can be very helpful. I believe that this is a winner. While it is not a DeWalt product, as far as I know, let's see, Brushless written there on the handle, it is compatible with the DeWalt batteries. As such, I have a plethora of such batteries, and this gives me a cordless option instead of having to drag out my Milwaukee. Milwaukee is my brand of choice for reciprocating saws, but this little cordless unit is by far more impressive than I thought it would be. I'm very, very happy with this. I think this will be useful for a long time to come, but only time will tell. Manufacturing quality appears pretty solid, I must say. There's no looseness or jiggling out of the box. Of course, that could very well change over time, but the standard battery inserts very simply, and there's no drag, no resistance. And my actual DeWalt batteries are currently charging, so that I can't use those right now. And I do have to say, I like the I guess the form factor would be a good term to use, with an handle with the upturned saw attachment. Instead of having to go 90 degrees, it gives a little better control, and I like it. I really do. And I think you will too. But for now, we'll leave it the same way as we always do. Finish it up in text, and we'll see you there.
Hey, what's going on, Amazon? Today we're just going to take a look at this real quick. This GUNOZE M18 Recip hacksaw copy. So what I do like about it is it is fairly thin and compact. It's definitely smaller than my genuine hacksaw. I'm a contractor guy, so I use this stuff all the time. I use it daily, right? Here's one thing that I don't like, and also a couple things I do like. Down here, there's a mode selection switch that will allow you to pick the speed of the blade, right? Which can come in handy for certain applications, right? What I don't like is they mention this is a pivoting shoe. This is fixed. This doesn't pivot. This doesn't move. It doesn't rotate. There's no rocker. It doesn't do anything. There's no pivoting in this shoe. And they mention the pivoting shoe in the manual multiple times, both on the outline there, number 4, and then they mention it again with the tool use with flush cutting and so forth back here in the manual, so that you can pause there and read that for yourself. But they say, hey, the pivoting shoe's there to help you cut close and flush and da-da-da. Well, it doesn't pivot, so it doesn't do any of that, right? It comes with gloves that fit a child. These do not fit normal human adult hands. And it comes with 4 generic blades that all say flexible on them. I don't know why they say flexible. It's just a normal generic Sawzall blade. But anyway, here's what I don't like. When you haven't actuated the tool in a while and you pull the trigger, watch how long it takes to respond. There's a delay before the blade starts, but if you have the green light on, it starts right away. Immediately. It is a variable speed trigger, so I do like that. And like I said, you can change the speeds: low, medium, high. But also notice we have some movement here in the blade, like this. It goes up and around, so it's like an oscillation. It's not going to be great for accuracy, but for rough work, I'm sure it'll do the job. Now, you see the lights are off? Watch how long it takes for that blade and that motor to kick in after I pull the trigger. It's almost like a half a second. But then it's immediate once these lights are on. So, I don't know. I'm not crazy about that. It is a brushless motor. Like I said, it's nice and compact. I got it because, like I said, I'm a contractor. And for jobs that I don't want to put my very expensive saw into, like puddles of goo and muck and pipes and drain pipes and stuff that goes in drain pipes, that's what this one's going to be used for. So, yeah, this is going to be the one that I don't sanitize ever and goes right in my plumbing box and stays filthy until it doesn't work anymore. But it's good for the money. Don't get me wrong. I mean, for the money, it's a great value, and it does have some options that, you know, to be honest, don't need to be there for the money. But when you advertise a pivoting shoe, the shoe has to move. This shoe does not move. So there you go, guys. Just a quick look at the GUNOZE hacksaw copy. For the money, I'd recommend it. It's going to be a great beater saw, and I'm happy to have it as part of my tool entourage. And, you know, honestly, for like a weekend warrior or a homeowner Joe, this will do the trick too, to be honest. So there you go, guys. Hope that helped you make a purchase decision when it comes to this particular item. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day.
Well, folks, let's take a look at this this latest find, this brushless reciprocating saw. So I've only had traditional sawzalls, like actually literally sawzall from Milwaukee. Very heavy. I call it my lifetime tool because with as much as I use it, it should last me for the next 40 years. This is quite a different thing. This is fairly lightweight. The balance is phenomenal. That just worked out really well with this M18, generic M18 battery. It's just perfect. So a couple things I like about it is the overmolding. It's actual rubber. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break if I drop it. It's pretty decent. And also just the plastic. Sometimes this plastic, like on the last impact wrench I got, just so chintzy. It just feels like, no, that's gonna break. This just feels more fibrous and like it would actually hold up to some droppage. Kind of funny that it has a switch here, like they pulled it from a drill where you have in and out switches, but it doesn't. It's not in and out. It's just on and off. So it's basically a safety feature. The foot is not adjustable in any way. It's just sitting there. And then the light right here is kind of hilarious. It shines a fairly narrow beam through this little hole here, so then you end up with like a 4-inch, maybe, like if you're a ways away, you have like maybe 3-inch rectangle of, I mean, it's just kind of a joke, but I guess nice try. The gloves they include are hilarious. They're not even like rubber coated, so they look like you're wearing nylons. And I don't have big hands, but that's that's not gonna work. So those are garbage. Haven't tested these blades. I would expect they're pretty poor, but I've got real blades. Another thing I really like, which actually I like better than my Milwaukee, is these nubs on the chuck. It just makes it, you're not trying to grip something that's slippery. They put these big nubs on there, and man, is that easy. It's so nice. You just reach in and you can easily turn that. So I've got some jobs to do with this week after next, and I will update you with how that goes. One more thing is that it has these different power set or like speed settings. So this is high, and then this is low, and medium is between those. Battery indicator, which approximately agrees with my on battery indicator. So there you go. For the price, yeah, it's pretty good. Is it going to replace your tool, your lifetime tool? No, probably not. But I do think this is going to work well. I do wish it had a belt loop. There's none included. It does look like this could be a mounting point for that, but not included.